Hello, MHS!
And welcome back to our channel for this month's Minster News.
Oh yeah, we have some very exciting news segments for you today.
But first, let's check out our traffic and weather report.
Well, the traffic's looking pretty good. As you can see, the cars are just strolling down the road, and yeah, everything's looking good. There's no accidents or anything like that. You can see some construction machinery in the background, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, traffic looking good. We like traffic, and hopefully it continues to run as smoothly as it does now. So yeah.
All right, thank you, Josh, for that fantastic traffic report. Now for your weather report. So according to the Farmer's Almanac, the week of the 1st through the 3rd, you got some snow showers, a little bit cold, lower temperatures. The 4th through the 15th, we get rainy periods, some mild weather. The 16th through the 24th, we get sunny, believe it or not, sunny and a tad bit warmer. February 25th through the 28th, we're experiencing some rain. It's starting to turn cold, and ending February with a bit colder temperatures, a bit of rain showers, not the typical, but it's what we got to deal with here in February. All right, and that's the weather report. Now back to you, Ava and Blake.
Wow! How cool! I am so ready for warm weather again.
We all know that a new year is upon us, and with that, we asked a few students what their New Year's resolution is.
Let's check it out.
My New Year's resolution is to go to bed on time.
Alright, my New Year's resolution is to spend less time on my phone.
My New Year's resolution is to meet new people, just talk to them, and I don't know, just meet new people.
Getting our team a pizza party off of Fritos.
Our New Year's resolution is to go to lifting every time it happens.
And show up on time.
Yeah.
My New Year's resolution is not to lie to myself about making lifestyle changes.
Okay. My New Year's resolution is to stop procrastinating.
My New Year's resolution is to build character this year and to be kinder to my classmates as we come to the end.
My New Year's resolution is to continue to be kind to everybody like I have been.
My New Year's resolution is to not wreck my car into a ditch.
I have always wanted to learn to sing, so I am going to try to learn to sing in 2021.
To meet new people.
So my resolution is to wear my mask better than I normally do and eat more chocolate, because honestly you could die tomorrow, so I'm gonna eat my chocolate, my Reese Cups, my Snickers, my chocolate chip cookies. I had 2 today. They were quite yummy.
Well, son, you should know because you live with me, but I would say my New Year's resolution is to eat better and try to get the rest of my house to eat better and to move more. How's that working for you, Jacob?
Great.
Those are some good resolutions. I really wish I thought of those.
Yeah, me too. Well, here we go with the winners and finalists of the Minster Spelling Bee.
Animation.
Animation. A-N-I-M-A-T-I-O-N. Animation.
Correct. Impel.
Impel. I-M-P-E-L-L. Impel.
Sorry, 1 L. I-M-P-E-L. Remorseful.
R-E-M-O-R-S-E-F-U-L. Remorseful.
Yes, and then one more to be the winner. Punctual.
Punctual. P-U-N-C-T-U-A-L. Punctual.
That is correct. Miss Lexi Hansen is our winner today.
Congratulations to all the students who participated and to our top 5 winners. 5th place, Ellie Grisham. 4th place, Maria Niekamp. 3rd place, Alexis Gonzalez. 2nd place, Allison Zhang. And this year's winner, Lexi Hansen.
Now, on to our JV Sports segment.
I'd say we've done pretty good. Well, there are moments when we've done bad. I'd say we've all done pretty good this year.
I'd say it's definitely been pretty good for the matches that I've been able to participate in and the matches that we have been able to have.
So this year we are now 13-0, and I think that our performance has been absolutely outstanding. The girls come in every single day and just work and grind, and it's been showing on the court.
overall this year, I mean, we're 4-12, so not really that good. Our record's not good, but we work hard every day at practice and we play pretty hard every game. So I think we've definitely got better every day, and yeah.
COVID really hasn't affected our team this year. We're still really close, and we've been able to play a lot of our games, but unfortunately a few have been canceled, but they've been easily rescheduled.
One way COVID has impacted this year is like a couple games have been canceled, and just stinks not being able to play a game, but also just like before games, you can't really like sit next to your friends and stuff, so that kind of stinks, but other than that, it's been fine.
We're not allowed to bring as many people to a match as usual, and of course we gotta have masks on. But you know, nothing really changed aside from that.
We're not allowed to bring as many people to matches. You need to be mindful of what you're touching and how often you wash your hands. You also have to have masks on no matter what you're doing. So I feel like it definitely has put a damper on some things, but I feel more bad for the people who haven't been in it for 2 years like I have, because it's their first year, so they definitely haven't had some of the experiences that I've got to have my freshman year.
Keep an eye on my mark and never look away from it, and don't get too into my head or else I'll just mess up.
Not to get in my head, that's something that I do a lot, and on my backswing I tend to bring it behind me, so I get yelled at every time I do that, so I'm trying to work on those two things a lot.
Something that I've learned from the upperclassmen is not to take anything for granted, because the 4 years that you have playing a sport goes like that, and it's easy to overthink and get worried about the little things, but it's really about the big picture.
Something I've learned from seniors and upperclassmen is just to like go hard every time you're in the gym, because now that they're seniors, they wish back to like their sophomore days, and they always say that they wish they would have gave more and stuff. So.
Thank you so much to everyone we interviewed.
And now we have a special announcement from Mr. Kaler.
Let's check it out.
All right, so this month I want to talk about the revised format for our student-led conferences this year, and this is obviously another one of those changes because of COVID. So by the time everyone sees this, we will at school here have had student-led conference workday number 1, as we're calling it, where students received their folders from teachers and spent a day in all their classes gathering materials that they might like to share for their conferences. So we've already done that by the time you see this. I would like to point out that Student-Led Conference Workday number 2 will take place on Tuesday, February 2nd. And on that day, students in grades 7 through 11 will report as usual to their first period class, but after attendance, they will relocate to special designated practice sites. These will be teachers' classrooms for the most part, and you'll be made aware of what those are, where those are. And for all students in grades 7 through 11, you will spend about an hour putting the final touches on your folder, and also practicing your presentation that you're going to do at home ultimately to your parents. That's the big change this year, obviously. The conferences will be at home as opposed to here at school. So sometime during the week of February 8th, which is the short week that leads into President's Day, the folders will be sent home with each student in grades 7 through 11, and we will expect you sometime over that long weekend to have the presentation, have the student-led conference with your parents. They typically take 10 to 15 minutes. Everybody except the 7th graders kind of knows how they go and what happens. So the format will be the same. It'll just be at home. Coming out of that long weekend, we will ask that you bring a verification sheet that was inserted in your folder back to us, signed by a parent, to confirm that the conference happened. And that's pretty well the way it's going to work this year. We will have traditional conference nights where the teachers will be available to parents via telephone or Google Meet. Those nights are February 8th from 4 to 7 o'clock and February 18th from 5 to 8 o'clock. And that's all I've got. Thanks.
He just dropped some good knowledge to be aware of. Dropped it.
From a student's perspective, classrooms are just classrooms, but to a teacher, it's like their second home.
It is.
Listen in to the Inside Scoop by MCP, and let's take a look at one teacher's crib.
Let's check it out.
All right, guys, welcome to the very first ever MCP Cribs. Today, we have a very special guest, and she's gonna show us her crib and everything she does. Let's get right into it.
You guys know me as Mrs. Bruns. Come on in. Check out the Science Kingdom. First thing you'll see when you come into my house is my meme board. This is credit from Mr. Z, Mr. Zizzleman. He put that out. Everybody knows I love a good nerdy meme, so these are some of the best. Check this out. Nobody gets to come back here. So here's my, I'm pretty old school, you know, I like paper copies of everything, so I got everything organized by chapter in my nice binders. Some people call me Leslie Nope because I like a good binder. What else do I got back here? I got my chemical storage. These are the safer chemicals. We got some experiments running. You never know what you're going to see back here. My incubator. Here's my cabinets with all kind of fresh supplies. If anybody ever needs a hammer, this is weird. I have a whole stockpile of hammers. So, you know, you never know. Don't be an intruder in my room. I'll throw hammers at you. What else we got? Lots of books, because that's where the knowledge is. Ooh, dissection cabinet. I got eyeballs in here. This bucket says bucket for hearts. I've got brains. I've got frogs, all kind of cool dead specimens. Everybody always asks, where do you get your dead specimens? I get them from a catalog. Get it? My dead cats come from a catalog. So you never know, be careful. In my fridge, there's some dead cats right there. That's about it. Usually dead dissection specimens. The freezer, you wanna get, oh shoot, no, you're not supposed to see that. Come on, let's check out the idea center. This is where I get all my ideas. This is my working station, you can see. Now I want you to zoom in here, because this is the truth with a lot of teachers. See all my tabs? Look at that. That's pretty typical for a teacher's day. I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 tabs. It's like my brain. I got printouts for all the different classes. If you've taken my class, you know you need a big heavy-duty binder because I give you all kinds of papers. Okay, over here, this is my snack station. You never know what kind of goodies are going to be in here. I use them for bribes, for rewards, for when I'm hungry. I eat them. Let's see. Come on back. Here's the greenhouse. This is where I kill lots of plants, and some of them, sometimes, stay alive. Students help me, so here's some nice plants. And several years ago, I had students paint this, and it's awesome, and it's been there for probably 4 years. This one's kind of special. This is a shout out to Donna's Diner. She challenged me to grow a pineapple. It takes about 7 years, but this is year 2. So I'm gonna put that in a bigger thing. Head over here. Got my scopes, because what kind of science teacher would teach science with no awesome microscopes? I got my skeletons, my bones. I've got a cabinet of mystery. I've never really been through this cabinet, so I don't know. And then my fume hood. If you come down here, I'll show you something special. This is the flammable cabinet, which means everything in here can start on fire. Now hold your nose because it stinks. So here's some flammable chemicals. Very exciting. Shut that up. Fun fact, flammable and inflammable mean the same thing. This is a really special part of my crib. Come on over here. I know I'm not the only teacher that does this. But back here is my special red feel-good file. And anytime I'm having a bad day, this is filled with thank you notes from former students and cards and emails and pictures of good times. And I just keep this for when I'm having a bad day. I pull one out and read it. So those of you who ever wonder if teachers care about your thank you notes, this is like, if there was a fire, I would take care of my kids first, but this would be second. So that's my crib. Guys, I'm glad you stopped by. Check it out. Take one of my classes, biology, injury phys, anatomy 1, anatomy 2, and we can nerd out together. Here we go, Physio Fresh!
Alright, as you just seen, the Minster students and teachers and parents, Miss Young Physio Fresh, her crib is so fresh, and you better catch us on the next month's episode with a brand new teacher and brand new fresh crib. Thanks for tuning in. Till next time.
Wicked cool.
And now, the awaited time is here.
The first ever Minster Mario Kart tournament is now here.
It was a harrowing race between all of the competitors. But in the end, the champion now reigns over all the teachers at Minster.
Well, less talking and more watching. Here's your 2021 Minster Mario Kart Tournament.
Better go high.
Oh, go!
Away!
Let's go! Let's go! Yeah! No!
Wait, what? Who won? Oh, I won.
Oh my gosh! I was this close.
Oh, I am so far behind everybody else.
Get away from me.
Suck it out. Whoa! What the heck? I became a bullet! That's awesome!
It's a sweet prize, but it's not one you want to get because it, get away from me, baby Peach. It means that you're, losing big time. Like,
Shock me!
Take everything. So, I don't know if I should apologize or just, of course I had a banana. What are we doing here?
Woo!
That's fair.
You want to love? You want to I'm like, yeah!
That was invigorating.
That
Let's try
was.
again.
What? Why is my...
Oh, that's you.
Yeah, my
Click home again.
controller's dying.
Do we need to replace batteries?
My guy just crashed into the wall. I was really confused.
Oh, I got it in
Left
the back.
wrist.
No, no. Shoot.
How's the finish line?
I beat him.
I'm
You weren't even gonna finish.
Alright, so what you just saw was just a sneak peek at the Mario Kart tournament, but the full video with all the competitors and everything like that will be released soon on the same channel, so look out for that.
Hello, Kyra Study Hall. As you all know, maybe not everyone knows, there was a Minster Mario Kart tournament this year. And Kyra Olakis won. She is the 2021 Minster Mario Kart champion.
Wow! That was so exciting! I love Mario Kart!
Congratulations to Kyra Olakis for winning the tournament
Congrats.
and taking home the gold.
Well, that's all for the January news.
I hope you had a good first month of the year and continue to have a great 2021.
That's right, and we'll see you on the next Minster News.
Bye.
Bye.